What's going on, people? Welcome to my review of M3GAN 2.0. Just before we get into the review, I do want to say if you can hear like a weird noise in the background, it's my fan, it's right next to me. It's bloody boiling today, guys. Bloody boiling. I mean, if I don't have this fan on, I think I'll just be a pool of just flesh onto the floor. I think I'll be melting. It is so hot. So just try and ignore it. It just has to be on. So here's my review of M3GAN 2.0. And I'm not reviewing this normally as I usually would because I genuinely cannot review this film in my normal format because I genuinely don't have that much to say. It's easily dumber than the first film. It may not be as good as the first film, but it's way more enjoyable because this film is the epitomation of turn your brain off summer blockbuster. And you know what? I had a blast. M3GAN 2.0 knows exactly what it is. Absolute stupidity, but my god did I have a lot of fun. If you want robots fighting, you got it. If you want out-of-pocket lines and jokes,
alright, meat sacks, let's get to work. Hold on to your vaginas.
You've got it. This movie just does away with all the horror that was in the first film and just wants to be a dumb, stupid action comedy. The story is so basic, but towards the second half of this film, it tries to become so much more complex, and it just does not need to be. Like, you watch it and you're like, what? Why was this in here? It just did not need to be there. It's like the writers just went, okay, let's not make this so surface level. Let's try and make this a little bit more, you know, fancy. But it just didn't need to be, and it was just so stupid. But even when the movie did do that, it was still very self-aware. Like, this movie knows it's dumb. It does not need to be taken seriously whatsoever. And it just embraced it, much like the first film did. I do think the first film's better because it at least had a competent story. While it was nothing amazing, the story was still very competent. But with this film, it is still competent up until it isn't. I will say one thing that was disappointing about this film, the first half was a little bit slow. It did take its time to get going. There were moments of what this movie overall was trying to be. But overall, I was like, come on, let's get going. I want to get into the M3GAN action. But when M3GAN fully becomes M3GAN, this movie is a real treat. The villains are very one note. The main AI, Amelia, as she's called in this film, she has a motivation which is understandable for a rogue AI. But we've seen it many times before, so it's nothing new. This movie really is just dumb. It really is just 2 hours of dumb. And if you go into this film expecting that and you want to see that, you'll have a blast. If you like the first M3GAN, this movie's going to be very different. As I said, it does away completely with the horror. There is no jump scares whatsoever in this film. The closest to a jump scare was where we see M3GAN on all fours, and that was it. It very much reminded me of the Terminator franchise. The first film is strictly horror, and then the next film is more action. So yeah, guys, if you like fun, turn your brain off summer blockbusters, M3GAN 2.0 is the movie for you. And if you like the first film a lot, I think you'll have a blast with this one as well. I had a good time with this film, even if it's not as good as the original. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 for quality, but a 9 out of 10 on the entertainment scale. And yeah, people, that is my very short review for M3GAN 2.0. If you have seen the film, do let me know your thoughts on it. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. I'd see you later.